There was one day in my career when I genuinely thought, I am done. I am absolutely done. I can't do this anymore. I can't do all these interviews and aptitude tests and HR rounds and technical rounds and hiring manager rounds and all this and just hear back that sorry, we regret to tell you that you are not selected. I thought I cannot continue doing this. Like how long can I do it? If you have ever come close to giving up, this story is for you. Stay till the end. I will share one sentence that actually saved my career, and maybe it can help save yours as well. This happened early in my career. Uh, I had to travel to a different city to take the interview. So I had got a call from the recruiter, and recruiter said, "This is a position. Would you be interested to take this interview? This position, does that excite you?" And I said, "Yes, should be fine." And so when I had to go there, I was in a different city. So I think the early train that I had to take was I think 6 7 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up at 4, did everything, got ready, prepared previous day for the interview, all the usual drill for the interviews, and um, I went there for the interview, and when I talked with the recruiter before that, because I had interview for the same company before, I think some few months back. So I asked the recruiter, because I have already done this interview before, am I eligible? So they said should be fine because it's been more than 6 months that you have you know did that interview before, so should be fine. You don't have to worry about that. So I said, but I had already done the aptitude tests and all the rounds. I had reached the final round and I was not selected out of the two people. So do I have to do the entire drill again, or can I just go for the final rounds which are there, because I had already cleared the aptitude test and all that, so it doesn't make sense, right, to do it again. So they said let me check, and they checked, and they called back and said that you don't have to do the aptitude test, because that is mainly just to understand, because you have done it just few months back. I think it was 7 8 months back before. So they said because you have already done this a few months back, you don't have to worry about it now, and but you have to go through all the interview rounds which are there. But they said because you already cleared it, you can always tell that during interviews, and that would give you an added advantage, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, okay, why not, just give it a try. So I went there early morning, as I said, early morning train. I still remember it was so cold, winter time, freezing cold, going there. And early morning I reached there, and there were a lot of people for that aptitude test, a lot of people. And I said, I remember this. This had happened a few months back as well, because I had done the interview there before. And I said, like, I remember a lot of people, but luckily I don't have to do the aptitude test now, because I have already done this aptitude test before. So I don't have to work on that. But the people who were doing, the rounds for hiring, they said, hey, why are you not sitting? This is, the aptitude test. You have to go for it. I said, no, but when I had got a call from the recruiter, they mentioned that because I have already done it, you don't have to do it again. They said, is that so? Let me check. They went back and they said, no, you have to do the aptitude test again. I'm like, okay, that is interesting, because I was told that I don't have to go through the drill in the aptitude. And I said, but what happens if I don't clear this aptitude, because I've already cleared that before? They said, if you don't clear, you're out from here. You're out. You are no longer continuing here. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, the reality stuck with me that this is not just that I. It may happen that I come here. Last time I cleared all the 5 rounds and went empty-handed without a job offer, and now I will be coming here and in the first round in the same company for the same role, and I will be out in the aptitude test itself. So I gave the aptitude in more pressure than the way I had in my initial few months back when I had given that aptitude test. Luckily, I don't want to tell too much details here, because it's not about me what happened. But clearly I was lucky that I was able to clear that aptitude test at the time again. I was able to again. I knew the 5 rounds which are going to happen after that, so I said, there are 5 rounds. I will do these rounds, because even though previously few months back I was rejected in the final round, in the fifth round, I knew the rounds were there, and I think out of the two people, other person was selected, and I was not. But I said I know all these rounds, so I went ahead. So I cleared the first round, second, third, fourth, all the rounds are passed. I went to the final round again. So I'm like, second time I would be lucky now that I have gone to this final round. And this time around, I think they had three people there. Previously, only two people were there along, including me. This time, including me, there were three people in the final round. And then the interview went well. They asked me all the questions and all, and they said, we'll let you know, like, interview finished, and they said, we'll let you know that what happens with our decision. They did not give the decision immediately, and they were a little kind enough to um, take my round little earlier, because this time around there were lot more people than we had a few months back. So the time was pretty late. I think it started early morning. I mean, I started at 4 o'clock, waking up and taking a train at 6, 7 in the morning. But like the interview, I think it was like 9:30 or 10 at night, and I had a last train at 10:30 or 11, I think, at night to go back to my city. So I told them, can you be taking my final round a little earlier so that I can catch the train? And luckily, I had to rush and take that train. Luckily, I did that round. And when I went back and went in a train, I still remember there was no I just had booked the ticket, but I didn't have the reservation, so I had to come standing there. There was no place for me to have a booking. So the whole journey going back at night, I was standing for the whole duration in the train there when I had to go back. And then I think next day or a day after, I got a call from them saying that, sorry, we are selecting a different person. You are not the right candidate for this role, and we are selecting. I'm like, oh my god, like, not again. Second time I'm hearing this, that I am not the one who is going to get selected in this. And I still remember at the time, I felt maybe I'm just not good enough. I'm just not good enough to uh, get the the job I'm looking for. The world, everyone who is talking, maybe they are right about me, maybe they are right, like, and that was the moment I genuinely almost thought, what am I getting out of this? If next time anyone is calling me, what if this same company calls me for a third time after a few months, 6, 7 months? I don't want to do this again, for example. Those were the thoughts that were coming in my mind. And I had few things that I remember from that time. I think two things. I think the second one is the most important thing, I think, that happened with me, and I will talk what happened during that time. One thing that I, the number one lesson or the point that I remember is, your pain is real. It is real. Nobody else would understand that. When you don't get what you want, the rejection that happens, that pain is absolutely real. It does, nobody can see it, right? Like, it's not like a physical injury, nobody can see it, but it's real at the time. But I found that it is not permanent. It's not permanent. When I look at it now, I feel proudly how I handled that situation. I feel proudly that I did not give up at the time, and it has helped me in my journey, in my career, because there are a lot of instances that happen in your career when you have to push through and fight back. But that, situations like these really help you. So make sure you understand your pain is real. Let anyone tell you, it doesn't matter, it's a normal thing. No, it's not. Especially if you are in your early career, it hurts when you don't get that job, or you don't get what you want, you don't get the grades that you want, you don't get the college that you are looking for. It hurts. But just remember, it's not permanent. You are not going to look back at it and feel sad all your life. No, that's not going to happen. And number two, the most important thing that I feel is, when one person believes in you, don't quit. If it's like, you just need that one person. If you are trying to think that, if whether I should quit, stop, you just need that one person that believes in you. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying only one person. And that person for me was my mom at the time. My mom, still remember that, she said that, you don't quit, you don't think what others are saying. If the entire world doesn't believe in you, that you are not going to be successful, or you're not going to get your job, or you're not going to be successful in your career, doesn't matter, because I believe in you that you are going to be successful in your life. I believe in you. I still remember when she said that. It has stuck with me for my entire career. Entire career, it has stuck with me. It has helped me in my life. That you just need that one person. Oh, I mean, she's saying that, and she's not just saying it. Even though she doesn't understand, but she knows you, and she's telling you that you know you will be successful. I believe in you. If anyone else doesn't believe you, it doesn't matter because I believe in you. It has really helped me still now. When I face any issues, in any struggles, I remember that I have one person, my mom, who is going to be there. You may have someone else, but just remember, if you have that one person, just stay with that person, because you don't need everyone else. Everyone else is going to come at you, and you know, when you are successful. When you are not successful, you just need one person, and that will help you push through. If you are watching this and you are tired, you are thinking, my God, you know, if every door feels like it's closing, every door feels like it's closing, just remember this. You don't need 100 people to believe in you. You don't need 100,000 people to believe in you, what you are going through. You need just one person, not to quit today, not to stop today. And maybe this video is that reason for you. I really, really hope that this video is going to be that reason for you today, because at that time I had my mom, but I didn't have anyone else there, but that helped me. I hope this video is going to do that for you. Don't stop.